Shit. This is not good.
Åh helvete då. Och var kommer in någonstans?
Här, fönstret har åkt upp. Now the water has frozen. This is Nanok paw print in the snow. And here we have a wolf paw print. You see the size of it. Oh shit. The new year started off with many heavy snowstorms and extreme cold weather. It's been a tough winter so far. But on the other hand, this is how a healthy winter looks like. It's cold, it's snowy, it's fully alive, and I love it. I thought I would give you a little look into what I've been doing this past month, except for shoveling snow. So let's go back to the end of December, a few days before Christmas. This is just so cozy. I was preparing my car and my camera equipment for another road trip. I had waited a few weeks to do this journey, but the cloudy and heavy weather would just never let go. But at last I had to go anyway, with or without good weather. I wanted to be home before Christmas, so I had no more time to wait. I was on my way to the north again, and this time I was going very far. Even though I live in the northern part of Sweden, there is still about 1,000 kilometers more north to go. My goal was to reach Abisko, which is a little town among the mountains about 800 kilometers north from where I live. So I had a long driving ahead of me, but as always when I go on my road trips, I really enjoy driving. It's just as much as a journey as reaching my goal. So the car is fully packed with everything I need for these days. All my camera equipment and my little bed here, because I'm gonna sleep in the car.
The mountain was in control. Altitude, with all its deadly effects, was snuffing the life out of a strong, healthy mountaineer.
I just spent 30 minutes driving the wrong way, even if I have driven this way so many times before. But I was just watching the GPS, I guess. I have a GPS in the car, and I should have learned by now that you can't trust that one because it can choose really weird ways. And I don't know, I wasn't thinking, I was just, driving and listening to an audiobook and just following the GPS. But oh well, I'm on the right track now. And also it's super slippery outside. It's really, a bit icy, and it's a bit warm weather. It's like 0 degrees, so it's very slippery. So I'm gonna drive really, really slow. So this is gonna take much more time than I planned, but oh well, I will get there soon. It was gonna take me about 14 hours to get there. I took some short breaks now and then and continued driving the whole night.
Nu trodde jag att jag hade misslyckats med det jag drömt så länge om att göra. Och ändå kände jag bara lycka. Total frihet.
So it's like 4 in the morning now, and I'm really tired. I've been driving almost 800 kilometers today or tonight. I am only 30 kilometers outside Abisko. So I found a good spot now to get some sleep. That's gonna be so nice. And it's really cozy here. I have a sleeping bag. It is like a half winter sleeping bag. It's up to -5 degrees and it's actually -4 degrees outside now. So I hope that it will be warm enough, but otherwise I have super warm, polar parkas and stuff. So I'm sure I will keep warm in the car. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Nice. Good night. Next morning, I woke up to these beautiful wild views. I had not been in Abisko for many years, so it was very nice to see it again. I feel like it's a very different energy here than in the mountains where I have my cabin. I don't feel at home here in the same way, but I feel very fascinated by the rawness of these surroundings. It's like being on another planet. The reason I came here was because I needed to record some footage for a film that I had been working on for a long time. It was actually for my previous video that you might have seen by now. If not, I will put a link in the description to this video. I needed to get some footage from the darkest place in Sweden, where there is the polar night in the winter when the sun never rises above the horizon. I'm just filming a long scene of the sky. It isn't getting any lighter than this. It's like a sunrise color on the sky, but it's really cloudy and I really wish I could just make them disappear for a while. Because if it was more clear, you would see much more of the mountains. This is one of my favorite views from Abisko. I recorded this scene a few years ago. It's called Lapporten. Translating that into English, I guess, would be the gate to Laponia. But since it was so cloudy now when I was there, these mountains were hidden in the clouds, so I couldn't see them. I'm here now! I'm here! I'm in Abisko. I think it's so cool. It feels like I'm sitting by the sea, but it's not the sea. This is Torneträsk. According to the light outside, this should be my night meal. But it's actually my lunch, because it's only 2 o'clock in the day. So the evenings and the nights feel so long, because it feels like an evening the whole day, and then the evening comes and it's a whole evening, Delicious. This was so good. This was definitely one of my least effective filmmaking road trips. Since it got dark so early in the day, I couldn't be out filming, so I just spent a lot of time in my car.
De la muista med sig ärtsam. De sa ärtsam när man hade märkt fel märke. Vi pratade om att ses, men det blev inte. Och sen blev han för svag.
But I was really lucky, because every night the sky got clear from clouds and I could watch the beautiful northern lights and record some new time lapses. Sorry for the bad lightning right now. I'm outside and I'm so happy because it's a huge and beautiful northern lights on the sky right now. And it just came out of nowhere because it's been so cloudy, so heavy clouds, all day and all evening, and suddenly the sky just opened up. So I have 2 cameras now that makes a time lapse. They're gonna do the work for me while I can just relax and watch the northern lights. After 2 days in Abisko, I decided to go more south again and continue with the rest of the work. And that was a really good decision, because the weather was a little bit better there. This looks so beautiful! It's a good day today, a very good day. So many beautiful scenes. I'm really, really thankful. Good night. Another day.
När lappfogdarna påpekar att de inte får stanna har de också en förrådsbod av ursäkter. Ingen vill hamna som ensam tvångsförflyttad familj i en ny sameby.
After a few days on the road, I was back home again just in time for Christmas. And then, a new year arrived, with a lot of extreme cold and massive amounts of snow.
How's it going, Nanook?
We had 2 snowstorms in 1 week, and I've never experienced so much snow in such a short time. It was insane. I had to make roads in the snow for Nanook so that he could go out and pee, otherwise he would get stuck in the snow.
Gubben, kom.
What I didn't know during the snowstorm was that one of the windows in my art studio had blew up by the strong winds. So when I got there the next day, it was like a winter landscape inside my studio.
This is not good. This is not good. I'm so glad at least my painting is all right. It's not covered in snow. But I need to take this up fast. My dad is gonna come and help me. Här! Fönstret har åkt upp.
Mycket eller lite? Åh jävlar!
Det har åkt upp.
Åh fy fan!
Det här är inte bra.
Nej,
Jag ska bara ta upp min...
ta in den dit.
Ja.
It was a big mess, but I was really thankful that my parents came and helped me to clean it up as fast as possible. And luckily the radiators wasn't on, so the snow had not really begun to melt too much. Otherwise I would have gotten a huge water damage in the room.
Herregud, alltså jag fattar inte hur jag kunde komma in så mycket.
We spent some hours making sure to clean up all the melting snow. And then we left a heater fan in the room for a week to help dry it up as much as possible. After the second snowstorm, the weather changed and it became very cold for a couple of weeks, up to minus 31 Celsius degrees.
So beautiful.
Very cold weather makes it really hard to keep the house warm. It's like a full-time job just to get the wood and keep the fires in the stoves. You are so cute. So Nanok, he got this one for Christmas. Why are you so cute? Nanok, there is so many people out there that loves you with all their heart and they would do anything to hug you. I wish you knew that. I wish I could make you understand that. So many loves you. I'm really lucky to have you in my life, Nanok. So cute dog. Very cold weather also means extreme beauty, so it's definitely worth it. Minus 26 Celsius degrees today, and it's another beautiful day. My studio looks very cold today. Ooh, my hands are so cold. I don't know if you can see this, but my fingers are like, do you see the skin are like weird in a way. Now the water pipe has frozen, even though we have electricity to heat the pipes, but it wasn't good enough, I guess. Nanok, vänta! Nanok! Nej! You look like an iceman.
Yes, I've been snow shoveling.
Aha, outside the house.
Yes.
Wow, it's almost minus 30 degrees now, I think.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you're gonna help me with the pipe. It's frozen. He's gonna go with the fan. Thank you. You can answer him and say that Jonna has seen your message and she will get back to you shortly.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love this job, you know.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm so happy you do that. Nanok! Vänta där! Nanok, kom hit nu! You always have to be careful with Nanok because he takes any opportunity he can to run away. So you can't let him go too far away from you because then he will just run. Nanok! Nu får du hålla dig här. After a week or so, I could finally go back to my art studio again after the snow accident. The floors and the walls had dried up really well. But unfortunately, the walls that I recently painted with mineral paint was damaged and got some ugly watermarks. But some damages on the walls is nothing compared to what could have happened. So I'm just glad that it all went well. it's a snowstorm outside again. It's snowing a lot and the wind is getting really, really strong and it feels so cozy to be inside. They just got out with a warning now that you should only go out if you really need to go out. Yeah, it was a really rough start on this January. I haven't even said Happy New Year to you yet, so Happy New Year! I haven't done like a vlog in a while. But yeah, now it's a new year and every new year always brings me some kind of new hope and new energy in a way. It's like you can change the chapter. But actually you can do that every single day, no matter where on the year. But I think in January it always feels really strong that it's a new beginning of some sort. I just want to show you something that makes me very happy every time I see it. It's a drawing. It's Nanok and it's made by a 5-year-old boy named Bruno from Germany, and he wrote a cute little letter to Nanok as well. He really loves Nanok and I'm sure Nanok would love him as well. When I got this beautiful drawing, I actually started crying because first of all it just melts my heart in a way, and also because I think he really captured Nanok's soul. No. The little fluffy meatball walking in the pine forest. I think it's night because it's stars in the sky and then it's northern lights. And the funny thing is that Nanok's full name is actually Nanok of the Northern Lights, because that night as I got him, it was northern lights all over the sky. Nanok! Kolla Nanok! Kolla vad fin teckning du fick. No. Yeah, I'm sure Nanok sends a lot of love back to you, Bruno. Thank you so much. Nanok. So, I don't know if there was anything else I was supposed to say. I don't think so. So it's getting dark. Nanok wanna go out. I think we should go home soon before the storm makes it impossible for us to go home. I don't think my sled will work so good in this huge amounts of snow that has come now. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a good start on the new year. I will see you soon again. Bye bye everybody.